What's up, everybody? Anton here from eCommerce Lifestyle. Just wanted to hop on, do a quick video for you today and share something that I just had as a realization in between checking my phone and my alerts nonstop and getting on the computer and putting out fires. I think it's an important message that people need to hear, especially in a world of online business gurus that over-exaggerate only the benefits of business and don't talk about some of those realities. So want to share some of a different perspective, like things that can and will arise as a business owner. So basically for the past, at the time I'm recording this, the past 5 days now, we have been having issues with one of our businesses. Now, this is not an e-commerce store. It's not a Shopify site. If you're in e-commerce, you know I use Shopify. I recommend them for a reason. For info sites, though, and for content sites, we typically use WordPress for the front end. So that's like the design of it. So I'm not going to get into why or how it's optimized. But what I will say is that the issue we've been having is one of our servers has been having a lot of issues in the past 5 days. So basically what happened is I got an alert last week where one of our sites was down. So I was like, that's strange. Reached out to our hosting company. They couldn't figure out what caused it. I went in, found like what I would call a Band-Aid fix, got it back up, went back down again, had a developer go in, try to fix it. He couldn't identify the problem, so it keeps going down. I do this little, what I call Band-Aid fix, it goes back up. Now we're working with a team of developers from literally all around the world that specialize in security, and they're working on fixing anything that might be a vulnerability on it to get it back up 100% of the time, okay? So that's kind of what's been happening. Now, at first, when this was happening, I was not happy, honestly. I was like, how can our hosting company that we pay a lot of money for a managed server not be able to fix this? And then, okay, whatever, they couldn't. Then, okay, how can our developer not find where this is coming from? Then, okay, the first contractor we brought on, why can't they find this and why can't they fix it within an hour? I'll pay you whatever you want, just get it back, right? And then that night, so the first night it went down, I started to get pings on my phone. I use different tools. One of them is called Uptime Robot, and it'll send you an email every time that your site is offline and then goes back online. So I started to get these notifications. You know, I'm laying in bed at 10 p.m. Okay, let me go, let me fix it. 3 a.m., get a message, let me go fix it. Waking up early, talking to developers. So this whole back and forth, right? And that's just what I've been dealing with. Now, good news, fingers crossed, we're almost there with the solution. Everything should be back to normal shortly. But I kind of went from thinking, and just it was a random thought this morning, from thinking like, this is so ridiculous, why can't anybody fix this? To, you know what, I'm actually lucky that I'm dealing with this now because I'm dealing with this on sites that are established, they're revenue generating, and as the owner, of course, I'm incentivized to fix it, right? So I have a big reason that I wanna get these sites back up and working as soon as possible, and not just for my mental health and sleep cycles, but because I want them to continue generating revenue. So I realized I'm actually kind of blessed to have this responsibility to have to find solutions. So just kind of pivoted the way I was thinking there. But then that got me thinking of what if this was happening to me when the sites first went up? Like any site, any project, before it was generating any revenue. As a beginner entrepreneur, like getting my foot in the door, all of my first projects had issues. Like what would I do then where I didn't have the financial incentive to fix it? And you might be thinking like, well, you have the financial incentive because if it's not making money yet and you fix it, then you can make money in the future. And while that's true, you feel it a lot more when it's making money day after day after day for years, and then that money is pulled away. So yes, there is monetary incentive both ways, but you definitely feel it more once it's already there and it gets taken away because of a problem. So what that got me thinking is, again, if I was brand new, and let's just say I was building even a Shopify store, and it wasn't maybe purely tech issues that I was having, but maybe it was a bunch of suppliers denied me and said, you can't sell our stuff yet. Maybe it was, even like with web design, I was making my site and I just got sick of it and it didn't look good. And maybe I tried to go into my theme.liquid and messed up the code and my site got all jacked up. Or maybe it was my paid traffic. I couldn't figure out how to get it set up. Maybe I got my first order and it was a problematic customer. But what I realized is there's all these things that come up in business, right? They're realities. But if they happen to you before that money is coming in, before a significant income that I would call enough to be a livelihood gets taken away, it can be very hard to realize that the only way this is going to get solved is if I do it. And it's very easy to say, I have this problem now, and you know what? I'm not going to stay up late tonight and try to fix it. If it's not making money yet, I'm going to wake up tomorrow and maybe I'll do it then. Maybe I'll do it this weekend, but this weekend is my buddy's birthday, so maybe on Monday I'll go fix that problem. And then before you know it, a month goes by, and 6 months goes by, and a year goes by, and the domain name expires, and the business is gone, and you moved on to another project. So that's just kind of, again, a short episode, but just a realization I had. I feel blessed now to have these problems because I'm fixing income generating businesses. Where on the other hand, I know in the beginning, if I was having problems and I wasn't making money yet, I might just say, we'll do it when we can do it. But keep in mind where you're at in business. If you are new, you still need to go in with that mindset of this needs to be resolved now. I am the owner of the business. I am responsible. I will stay up late if I need to. I will wake up early if I need to, and I will get these problems fixed to the best of my ability, and I will work long-term to get them resolved 100%. Because if you want to succeed, persistence, it's the name of the game. Doing the work and doing it now is the way to just be responsible, be a responsible business owner. So that's it, guys. I'm going to get back to work. Again, I think we're almost out of the dark and fixed 100%, but I got to confirm that as the business owner. So appreciate you. Hope you got at least a little takeaway or some value from this episode. And with that being said, I will talk to you in the next episode. See ya. Hey, what's up, guys? Anton here again, and I hope you got some real value out of that video you just watched. If you did, you should definitely check out this one or this video right here. I do 2 new ones every week. You'll see a subscribe button right here. And if you want my free training that is 2.5 hours long of value with 237 niches, click this button right down here. It'll take you to where you need to go.